Bienvenidos and welcome a Cositas Mami Never Told Me, a podcast that dives deep into the Latin cultural norms that have long haunted the feminine genre. Móntate and buckle up porque it's going to be a roller coaster ride. ¡Nos fuimos!
Oh, hey.
Estamos aquí en vivo y directo. How you doing, girl?
I'm great. I'm a little spicy. Diana's a little spicy too.
I'm a lot spicy
We're
today.
both spicy today.
I'm a lot spicy today.
What are the people gonna get?
We're going to do a little bit of chatting.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared, girl. Don't be scared. We're going to do a little bit of chatting. We're going to do a lot of chatting. We're going to do a debate, the great debate.
The great debate.
So if you didn't see last time's episode, y'all wildin'. Y'all need to go back and see it because we're going to talk a little bit about that.
Wilding.
So, what's up, bro?
Anyway, what's going on with current events? Like, I was thinking about current events on the way here.
I got one.
Go.
So the World Baseball Classic is happening.
Yes! Break that down because Fred and I had a conversation. Something about Puerto Rico.
Well, Puerto Rico has a lot of people on their injured list.
Lindor Chocolate being one of them. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Lindor from the Mets, that's what she's talking about. He is an attractive man.
He's a chocolate bonbon.
He and some other guys that are key players, especially a pitcher who was just denied insurance for pitching, are not able to play. And there's a lot of players that are injured. You know, there's some players on the American team and other teams that are in the Classic. But it feels like Puerto Rico was hit the hardest.
Yes, because break down something about Bunny offered to pay the insurance and it was like no.
Yeah, they said no, but there's a lot of people that are on injured list. So if baseball was on right now, they would not be able to play
baseball
in actual Major League Baseball.
Got it.
So they're like, we don't want you to risk because a lot of these players aren't on contract. So they're like, we don't want you to risk, even though they want to play, right? We don't want you to risk. So but the thing that I wanted to talk about today was the Dominican Republic. When I tell you that this team is stacked to the brim when it comes to talent,
amazing.
Their starting five is out of control. Tatis from the Padres. Like, I won't get too crazy about the sports, but you already know I get like real animated when it comes to baseball.
She does.
But their top five players, like their starting five in the lineup last night, 4 of them had a home run. 4.
Home runs.
Home runs.
At a World Classic. That's major.
Yeah. So it was an amazing game. The energy was amazing. As you know, Puerto Ricans, Latinos, Dominicans, tambores, guiro, maracas. So the reason why I bring that up, we are very used to that. We are very used to the y el baile, and the dancing, and the fun, and the energy.
Which, by the way, not only are we used to it, I fucking love it.
I love it. I love it. You go to a parade, you go to a festival. What you're feeling.
Yo, first of all, you go
energy.
to a parade, a festival, the power goes out in Puerto Rico, and it's
it's still
everybody entertainment goes.
It don't matter.
Right outside.
You get some maracas, some guiros, some tambores, and you on and popping. It don't matter the light is out. But there was this one guy, and I should have got his name because Carlos and I were talking about this last night. Carlos, my husband. And he was defending the Latinos because if you see Venezuela, Argentina, and all these games when they're hitting and people are coming home or whatever, they're celebrating. They're like, right.
Uh-huh.
So it seems that some Americans,
USA
I'm not saying
team.
all.
You mean the USA team?
Some Americans
okay.
who are involved with radio, maybe some media folks, are bothered by the loudness and the fun that folks are having playing baseball. So this one guy, who's an American man, was like, when the fuck did we stop having fun playing baseball?
Mm-hmm.
When did the fun come out of it? Because when I'm watching the Dominican Republic, when I'm watching Mexico, when I'm watching Venezuela, they're having a great time. I want to watch. I want to be there. I want to dance with them.
Right. So
I want to hang out with them. So he's saying like,
yes.
Who the hell made the U.S. team, or whoever is complaining or criticizing, made you the person to say that this is not the way to go? If you go to Puerto Rico, wherever you go, if you go to a AAU tournament, which my son was a part of, a very elite. He was, like I always say, he was one of one, maybe one of two on the team that was ethnic. I'm not saying Spanish, ethnic, black or Latino. Everybody else was Caucasian, and that was fine, right? But what I'm saying is when we played the Dominican teams, when we played the Puerto Rican teams, when we played, and they were like, tra, 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 having a great time and beating our asses, by the way, a lot of those comments were said on our side too. Like, why do they? And I would have to explain. This is the way that we are. We are passionate. We show that we're having a good time. We love to share our energy. We love to share our passion. We're not bored.
But also,
Or stale.
we naturally can keep a beat.
Oh, shit.
So the instrumentation is a natural extension of the fact that we make everything a beat, a dance, a rhythm. So I'd understand the frustration if you can't keep a beat.
I mean, yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, because you could automatically, the vibes are there. Like when Bad Bunny came to Hartford, right?
Period.
Our boy Jay was DJing
Period.
on Pratt Street, and there was like a pre-Bad Bunny situation, and he was rocking it. And people were just like standing around drinking their beers and shit. In Rose, Rocio, Eddie, Freddie, myself. We started, rah, 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 rah. Yo, why everybody started dancing around us?
Right.
Because it's just like, why not? Like, fun doesn't have an age.
So explain
can
to
have
me.
fun.
So when the U.S. makes a home run, what is it? A cheer?
It's just a regular, like, yeah,
A cheer.
yeah.
Oh.
Way to go.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Attaboy.
Whereas the Dominicans, Puerto
It's
Ricans,
like
they
a
jumping
bell.
over there. They're like,
Because I know here at the softball game, which I love attending because of the cowbell,
The energy.
and the big drum things that they get, and all the things. I'm like, I go for that experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I get, and I mean, because I'm Latina, I guess I thought that was normal. Like even when I would go to a co-park when I was young.
It's not.
So
It's very looked. It's looked
frowned
down
upon?
upon. Yeah, it's frowned upon if
Ah.
you go and you're like too. So one of the comments that I saw, because I went down the rabbit hole this morning, as I was looking at Juan Soto and Tatis had a interview, and one of the questions they asked him about, he's like, we're gonna be loud, we're gonna have fun. We're going to be passionate. Mm-hmm. So then in the comments, someone, and I very rarely do I go in the comments, but I had to, and I went, and someone said, well, you need to be this animated and passionate when you're playing for the Mets for $675 million or whatever he got paid in the contract. Why don't you do it then? Mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm, and I put, because he can't.
Period. End of statement.
End of statement. Because if he starts acting like, they're going to think he's crazy.
No, but you know what? I'm going to say it's bullshit. Because if you think about big schools, if you think about Duke, if you think about UNC, if you think about sports, they're loud and they have marching bands. So what? It's appropriate to say all kinds of curse words and be like all rambunctious in that way, but not add instrumentation and fun to it.
But not only that, the parents of some of the players in baseball are freaking
This is what I'm
nuts.
saying. Their parents
when they're losing
get crazy. So it's not the passion behind it, quote unquote. It's who's doing it, clearly.
Exactly.
Because go
I've
to
seen animated American
HBCUs,
teams.
it's like, it's all about energy at the
Absolutely.
games.
Absolutely.
It's drum majors. It's the girls.
But it's contagious also because as one guy was having a home run, rah, 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 rah.
Come
Next
on.
guy, home run,
I think
rah,
the
rah, rah.
frustration,
You know what I'm saying?
I think the frustration in this case is coming from losers.
Probably.
Damn.
And I got to say, with Puerto Rico having so many issues and so many injuries and stuff, I don't think they're going to have a shot. They may have a shot, but I think Dominican Republic is probably going to take it all the way to Otani. Like and that's the Japanese team, I believe. I think
And
they
they're
won it last
amazing.
year. And
Wait, but
and they're from Japan.
But by the way,
They're not American.
Japanese people are very reserved. So how do they celebrate?
Oh no, they're very reserved. They're very reserved. They're very but that's the way they are.
Right. So, but is there, or we'll see if there is feedback from that side on how the celebrations differ and if they have a problem with it.
I don't think they. I don't know.
Because by the
I
way,
don't know.
Bad Bunny was just in Japan.
Oh my,
and
they
that
was
crowd
turning
was
up.
tapping, and that was a private show, and they went out of their way to learn the lyrics. These people did
Absolutely.
not speak Spanish when he
Absolutely.
joined the Billion Club, which I think he was the first to hit the billions
Latino.
streams
Yes.
on Spotify.
Yep.
And it was in Japan. I was like, wait, it's not a huge arena. It was a small venue for very VVIP people.
Mm-hmm.
They were screaming the lyrics.
Yep.
Very
But
interesting.
you know, we're having a moment.
Uh,
It's a very
and we about to
very
ride it.
big. Yeah, it's a very long. You know how they say 15 minutes?
No.
It's been longer than
It's
15
a movie.
minutes.
It's a welcome.
Because even Young Miko is in the Gap
Period.
ad.
Can we talk about that?
Young Miko. I mean, I saw the Gap ad and I showed my son because my son was like, "Who's the girl? Who is it? A girl or is it a guy that sounds like a girl?" Because you know, Osuna sometimes can sound a little bit feminine. I was like, "Who are you talking about?" He was like, "The girl that beat that Fina," and I said, "Oh, that's Young Miko. She's Spanish. She's a lesbian, but she is Latina."
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Oh my God, like she's so dope." And I was like, "She's in the Gap commercial."
Yep.
So he was like, "Oh my God, that's so dope." You know what I'm saying? So listen.
I think it's beautiful. When I saw the Gap ad, she is fully bilingual though. She speaks English, but and I was talking to Freddie about it. She checks off a lot of boxes. She checks off the LGBTQ. She's Latina. She speaks English. She also is white assimilating, but that's not the point. The point is it's really nice to see brands like Gap finally tapping into and seeing the value in artistry, the value in our demographic and our market, because also, you know, she opens for Billie Eilish. So she has gotten this new fan base and exposure, and a lot of feedback from people who didn't even understand what she was singing, but she opened for Billie Eilish were like, who is this girl? Because as Diana knows, when we saw Young Miko at Karol G, even if you didn't speak Spanish, there's something about her energy that has you questioning your sexuality.
Absolutely. We were all in the audience, and I want to say that it was like 6 women behind us and like 3 with us. 2 in front of us. We all looked at each other. And
We
was
were
like, "What
all
the fuck?
like, wait a minute, am I getting tingly in areas?
Wait a minute, am I turning gay?"
That I didn't know tingles when a woman is giving this masculine energy, but she was so feminine,
Yeah.
and
But abs
sensual.
were out. And abs were out.
Abs were out,
But
but
then she was,
also,
like, masculine.
yeah. But then the part where Carol came out and was flirting with her, I was like, oh, this is giving hot, sexy. I want that to be me. Oh,
Yeah, and
confusion.
you know how you feel it, and then you're not like, because wait a minute, this is a woman. Why am I feeling this? Like that uncomfortable
No, you're
heat.
very much like welcoming. You're like, actually.
No, but it's that uncomfortable heat where you're like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be feeling this right now.
Right, but I think that's
Espérate.
so beautiful. So she's been able to tap into this very unique space, which is the conversation I was having with Fred yesterday. We talked about the Gap commercial, and I was like, I think that's dope. I love that. And it's a very simple gray sweatsuit. It's not necessary. It's literally a marketing push.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with a new launch or a new line or a collection. It's literally a bunch of dancers, her in a gray sweatsuit, and I was like, oh, this is dope. But that Billie Eilish world tour opening for her really opened doors and provided this exposure that is like, we're no longer boxed in. I mean, obviously, Bunny doing the Super Bowl. What are they going to do next year? How do you top that next year?
I have no
P.S.
idea.
Even if I was the artist to be performing next year, I would feel so much pressure.
Let them feel the pressure.
Period.
Who cares?
Because I'm like, can we have Bad Bunny every year? Because it's like, I don't even know who they're going to get or what kind of performance it's going to be to top what happened.
Yeah.
So whether it's a moment, a wave, I think we're definitely in a movie.
Yeah.
It's a perfect time to have this movie be playing, considering what's happening in the world and in this country. And I can understand how anything and everything, when you come from a limited mindset and are ignorant, can bother you about a group of people that you don't know anything about and aren't well versed in, and all you hear is how we're rapists and killers and all these things, because you're in a state of confusion as to like, how can these people that exude so much joy be so bad?
Right.
So the only way to respond to it is with ignorance. Is like, oh, they're so loud, they're so this, when really you're really just upset that through tribulation and trial we still find joy.
And the thing is, like, okay, if we're loud, okay, if just join us, have a good time with us.
Period.
Right. And when I was talking about earlier about the American team, it is not. There's a lot of the players on the teams. I'm not saying that they're not American because they're here and they're playing baseball and they are American. A lot of the players are American players. Right? A lot of them are not. A lot of them were born in Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Argentina, Venezuela, wherever
But
they're
doesn't
from.
that then mean they're representing their country?
They're representing their
Got
country.
it.
Like the guy Wells, he plays for the Dominican Republic. I believe he is Dominican and Caucasian, but he wants to play for the Dominican team.
Right. Which, by the way,
Because that's how he was raised.
The Olympian, the girl who's like 22 and an anomaly and goes to Stanford and is like a neuroscientist or whatever. She's Japanese and she's American. She grew up in San Francisco, but she decided to ski, and I apologize, she did the Winter Olympics for Japan because she would go to Japan every summer with her mom and she identified with that side. So I'm like, well, isn't that what these world classics or these more individualized sporting things like the Olympics is to represent the country that you feel more rooted to?
Right.
So I'm confused.
Yeah, and then there was this one thing, and I forgot the name of the guys again, but the catcher for the USA team, and a Mexican guy, I forgot his name. I am so sorry. Was going up to bat, and he was given he put out his hand to give him a handshake, like it was his first at bat. Hey, how are you? He probably never met him before. He's and the guy did not
Shaded
shake his
him.
hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't shake his hand. And then they showed Venezuela or Argentina and Santo Domingo saying hi to each other, and they're like over there hugging, all that stuff. So then now he's walking it back saying, people should just know that I'm focused when I'm on the field. Whoever I'm playing
you're an
against is
asshole,
an
and you're
enemy.
probably a racist.
That type of
Yeah.
stuff. So it was just like, okay, whatever it is, this is a World Baseball Classic. You should just be open to say hi, especially with what's going on.
100%.
Especially with what's going on. Like, listen, I live here. I love living here. I'm not saying that America's a bad place because I've been here my whole life. Like, I love being an American, Puerto Rican person. Like, what I'm saying is that a lot of the people that are talking about USA team versus, like, just let everybody be who they are. Who cares? If they want to celebrate and there's no law, there's no rule in the baseball rule book that says you can't do A, B, and C's, let them do it. Every once in a while, the referee or the umpire, I should say, would say, oh, get back behind the thing. Okay, and they do it. But if they're happy because their friend just had a home run and they want to meet them at the plate, let them do it. Who cares?
But the funny thing
It's
is,
more for the visual anyway. We love it.
yeah. So, but if there's such a problem with how people express themselves or how they decide to identify when they're not, let's say, in the MLB or during that season, so then don't hire them or recruit them to play in the MLB if it's that much of a problem, and let's see how successful that league is without the diversification. And that goes across the board for the NBA, the MLB, the ACS, the whatever. At
There's
this
a lot of
point,
players.
golf,
I
tennis,
honestly-
at this point, any kind of sport entertainment.
There was a couple of guys on the actual team last night as I was watching, and I was sitting there like, yo, I thought he was black. Because his name was American sounding, like the last name.
Yeah.
And he was very dark. So even now, me having the issues that I've had growing up being Afro-Latina, right?
Yeah.
I still have, the
That
same
whole
thing that people have had
stereotypical-
against
yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, Junk. I didn't know he was Dominican. Oh, Junk. I thought he was Puerto Rican.
Right.
Like, for like a couple years, I thought Tatis was Puerto Rican. But he's not. He's Dominican. So my husband will sit there and be like, él es dominicano. Él no es puertorriqueño, él es dominicano.
He's like, we own him.
He's
We
like,
own
yeah,
him.
That's my people's. Like, I'm
Right.
like, está bien. Nah, but this year for sure, I think it's going to be between Japan and
That's going to
DR.
be fun and
Oh,
interesting.
that's going to be a great. That's gonna be a
Amazing.
great. And I was at the Danbury Fair Mall. And because I wanted to go to Primark, and I was trying to get my husband a Dominican hat, sold out. Puerto Rico hat sold out. The only hats were there?
USA.
Mexico hat sold out. Like all the Latino hats were sold out.
Yeah.
I think there was one Venezuela hat, but I was just like, where are all the Latinos? The first day, ma'am, they were gone. It was like everyone. Like I was like, yeah, Danbury. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also like, and maybe it has to do with what's happening in this country, but really, this country has always been divided racially, socially, economically, etc. But I do think, to echo on what's happening in this movie, it's like we've always been very prideful people, Latinos, period. But it is something right now about exercising and kind of showing your pride.
Yeah.
So it's for me, it's a beautiful thing to see that people
I love it.
out here like
St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
Period.
I
Tuesday.
love seeing people in their green and in their shamrocks and all this. I love it. I love to see it. Like there's so many allies at the St. Patrick's Parade.
Yeah.
I see mad Black, Spanish people at the St. Patrick's Parade. You know what I'm saying? So and when we have our parades, the same happens to where we have, Caucasian, white, Black, so what? Like this is a melting pot. Like no one was like the people that were here. Excuse me. The people that were already here when folks thought they discovered it, because when you discover something, then that means nobody was here, but somebody was here. But
it was already discovered.
Yeah. So and I mean I could go down the rabbit hole with like
100%.
Because even that video that were you the one that sent me? No, it was Vanessa. Vanessa sent me a video about the lady in Fajardo.
Wow, do tell.
Puerto Rico.
Do tell.
Telling this
Fajardo.
This Caucasian woman, I don't know if she was whatever she was telling the people behind the counter in Fajardo, Puerto Rico, to stop talking Spanish when they're talking to her
in Puerto Rico.
And she said that she's lucky that they don't bomb their ass, because this is America and I can say whatever I want in America.
That who doesn't bomb who?
America is gonna bomb Puerto Rico.
That she is visiting.
That we're lucky that Puerto Rico's not being bombed.
So I'm assuming she was visiting.
Yeah, she was visiting.
Oh.
And she wanted something from them, and they were telling her, "Ma'am, just leave." And even in all of that was happening, they were so composed. Because I will tell you that the composure would have not been there for me.
They were Michelle Obama in it.
It would have been some water thrown or something.
I'm Cardi B in it.
Yes. It would have been something. Like I would have loved to see her face drenched in water. Right? Because if you assault her, then it's like you hit her.
The caucasity.
I'm sorry.
No, the caucasity.
Yo.
Which is, by the way, I was just having this conversation. It's one of the things that I detest the most when you travel overseas or anywhere. The entitlement, the American entitlement of like you're in France or you're in Italy and you're like, does anyone here speak English? Like, does anyone here speak English? And it's like, what?
No.
Why? And by the way, usually in France and in all these, people do speak English, whether it's good or bad or entry level or whatever. They're choosing not to.
Right.
And more importantly, when you have that entitlement, I'm absolutely forgetting all my English. I actually don't speak English when I'm in Italy. I speak Italian.
When I'm in Puerto Rico, I very rarely speak English.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and Puerto Rico is one of those places that 95% of people speak English.
Yeah. That's what I tell everybody. Like, actually at work, I was having a conversation with a couple of my girlfriends. So it was like, I've never thought of Puerto Rico, but I know that friends have gone there. And do they speak English? I said, yes. It's like American.
A lot.
It's American money.
A lot.
It's the easiest place that you're going to go and navigate. Is there crime? Yeah, like in any other island. But
you
crime.
know what's funny? I feel very safe in Puerto Rico.
That's what I said. I said, listen.
It's like anything. Now, you go to the hood here, you go to the hood there.
Exactly.
Don't go to the hood.
Just like anything. Like the way that I was raised, the way that I was brought up, whatever, I will go to a Walmart and get a $10 mace and leave it when I leave the island. But I'm not going to have nothing.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. But it's not a mentality where I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to be afraid. No, I've had Airbnbs all over the island and nothing has ever happened. Al contrario, people are always like, oh, welcome. We know the owner.
100%,
if you need this, if 100%. You need that. And even if you're not, if you're at a hotel If you pull over and want to eat like an empanadilla or whatever on the side of the road, oh, you're here visiting. How long are you going to be here?
Yep.
Hey, by the way, there's going to be a carnival down the street, a festival. There's going to be this. People are so welcoming. People are so open. But that's who we are.
Yeah. You know, I've stayed in Puerto Rico alone at Airbnb. Yeah, I've never, obviously, I'm also a New Yorker, lived in New York for 20-something years, so I'm always kind of on alert. But recently, and I don't know if you feel the same, in the last few trips, there's a lot more implants from here in Puerto Rico now.
Absolutely.
Who live there, have businesses there, the side of the road businesses are American born and raised who have transitioned. The diaspora has transitioned to Puerto Rico.
Yep.
So it's a rarity if you meet someone who doesn't know New York, who's never been here, who doesn't speak the language, who isn't already, understanding that you're visiting, that you probably need help, that you're lost, that you've never had an empanadilla. So it's a very unique space that you don't find in DR, for instance.
Right.
Or you don't find in Barbados or these other places. It's a very unique setup, and that's why it's so interesting to me that she's like, you're lucky we don't bomb this place. I'm like, we are a U.S. territory, not by choice.
But you know that they did the whole investigation, and they found out the name of these people, so... Let's see what happens. The lady and her daughter.
She about to get fired.
The daughter was like, Mom, let's just leave. Mom, let's just go. And then the guy from the restaurant was like, ma'am, can you just leave?
Because she was being disruptive.
She was just being horrible.
Why? Okay, bigger question. Why are you in Puerto Rico?
Why are you in Puerto Rico? My point. Why are you in Puerto Rico? Go back to wherever the hell you came from.
Go to fucking Cape Cod.
Oh, shit.
Period.
Not the Cape.
Daytona Beach. You sound like you belong in Daytona Beach, actually.
Ain't do nothing to you,
Period.
Rocio.
Daytona Beach. That's where you sound. Okay?
Hey,
you sound
Cape
like
Cod.
you know where you should vacation.
I've never been to Cape Cod. I think it's just too much of a hassle. Daytona Beach. Daytona ain't do nothing to you.
No, but you know what? She sounds more like Daytona Beach. Cape Cod is a classy place. Cape Cod is a classy place.
It is classy.
Let's say the Kennedys. Let's say we're progressive. Let's say we're open over there. You sound more like Daytona Beach, bitch.
Oh, shit.
During bike
or
week.
Or a lake. Maybe a fucking pond.
During bike week.
Take
that. I said what I said.
Shit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And she was an older lady. Yeah. So, anyways. So you guys had a lot to say about our last episode.
Oh my God.
So
love bombing. I had so much fun filming that episode.
I did too. And I think that I've already heard from 3 people that said we should put a couple of these things on a t-shirt.
The sayings.
Yes. So the saying, you can't fold a dick into a heart, that was actually said by my friend Diane Lewis. Remember, I said that
Yo,
before.
P.S. bitch, we had so many liners that I forgot you said that until we got in the group chat. And I was like, wait, was that said? You can't fold a dick into a heart? And I was like, where did I miss that? But that right there, girl.
My girlfriend Diane Lewis, she coined that shit, but it's true. Because when I tell, that just means, for those of you that it's going over your head.
Is it?
When you
Is
fall
there
in
people
love,
that it's going over their head? That's a bigger problem. Sis.
If it's going over your head, here's the explanation.
This is not the podcast for you. You've been tuning out.
The explanation is that sexually you guys are very compatible. His sex is probably the best sex you've ever had in your life. And you're falling in love with him, but he's not falling in love with you. So you're thinking that because you think you have the best ever cachucha, that he's going to fall in love with you, and he's not. Because yours is not the only template. There's a lot of cachucha out here. And that's why you say you can't fold a dick into a heart, no matter how you try to bend it.
Wow. A bendable penis, though, not into. So that's a whole...
I think that's Peony's disease.
If it's bendable, sis, we have a bigger problem.
And Pfizer, you're doing a great job in commercials, because how the fuck would I know it's Peony's disease?
I was going to say, what the hell is Peony's disease?
Peony's disease is when a guy's penis is crooked, but not because he was born that way. It's because when it gets erect, and it happens with age and stuff like that.
Crooked?
Yeah, it goes like that.
crooked.
But it's hurtful for the guy.
Oh.
So it's called Peony's disease.
Because I was with a guy who had a bit of a candy cane.
Hey.
Yeah. I was very scared at first. But then it does
by
something
the way, Mike
where
is traumatized right now.
Sorry, Mike.
where it hooks into like the G spot. Supposedly I was very scared.
I'm going to look up Peony's disease right now because I want to make sure that I'm
Because what's the difference
versed.
between naturally curvy penis and that?
I think that's a condition.
And it hurts?
Oh, they got Peony's flowers out here.
Peonies.
Oh, my
Very
bad.
different. I love peonies. Peonies flowers and
Are they
peonies
crooked?
penis. They're not.
They're peonies cricket flowers.
They're not. I love a good peonies. They do
Okay.
take a long time to bloom though.
Peony. Okay. Here we go. It's a connective tissue disorder characterized by fibrous plaque, scar tissue, buildup in the penis, leading to painful, curved, or shortened erections.
Oh, it's when it gets erect.
It is commonly caused by acute or chronic penile trauma, and it's genetic in individuals. Treatments, arrange medication, injections.
They gotta get injected in the penis?
I feel for
Wait, you need an injection in your penis so that it doesn't curve?
Yeah. But it curves. Yeah. It doesn't curve to the side. It curves up.
Like a hook.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's painful, though.
Interesting.
Micro trauma to the penis often during, oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Peyronie's.
Peyronie's.
Yeah.
And it's it's just random.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I don't know. I mean, if it's like how it came about, hold on.
But I will say this, whether it's a peonies or a regular or a toddler arm, you cannot fold any of those.
It is genetic.
You can't fold any of those into a heart.
Nope.
Damn, you gotta be mad at your daddy for passing that down.
You can be a pirate with a hook dick, but you can't be.
Whoa, you can't be taking all the ships.
But you can't get a heart. Nah, but so that was one of the sayings. The other one was, which one was the other one?
Oh, the other one. Let's and this is one of our secret viewers. This is one of our secret viewers. It said, sharing my takeaways from the last episode. You can't turn a dick into a heart. She said, I'm done. And then the great debate. Air mattress versus real mattress. Which is better? Because we discussed, okay, the conversation was the conversation was love bombing, and the conversation became, are you getting love bombs or whatever, and then we went down the rabbit hole. We went down the rabbit hole, and it was like, okay, you over here being love bombed by a dude who fucking sleeps on an air mattress, and then I said, well, is it any better if the mattress is real but it's on the floor? Mm-hmm. So one of our secret listeners was like, the great debate. And I told Diana, I was like, yo, for real, like, I think they're both fucking awful. Like, if I show up, I think it has a lot to do with age, where you are. We're not in college. And even in college, it's like, don't beds come with, what are they called?
No.
Not a bed frame, but they come with the metal under?
No,
you gotta pay like $100.
That's separate.
Yeah, but it's not a huge cost. It's not like you're getting a bed frame.
To the guy with the air mattress on the floor, it
okay,
is.
but sis, that is the first problem, babe.
Right.
That is the first problem.
Yeah, but if you got Jordans on your feet and you don't got a fucking mattress, it's just
Bruh.
There's just priorities are a little off.
Bruh.
So,
God.
You said that about that person that is a secret listener. Here come another secret listener. You know who you are, bruh. He said,
"Oh, it's a man. It's a man." Okay, so you gotta set the scene. You gotta set the
he said
scene.
the episode was amazing. Y'all crazy. Y'all had me laughing. And I said, "What episode is that?" And he said, "The last one." And I said, "Hold on, let me go see if you follow us." And guess what? You don't. It's a lot of y'all out there don't follow. That's crazy.
They don't.
They just be trolling. Mm-hmm. Y'all just don't want us to succeed. Whatever. But anyways, but he said, no. But this is the thing right here, right? So I I was checking this girl, right? She was a baddie. I was like, oh, she was a baddie? He was like, yeah, she was a baddie, yo. She had, because you got to understand, a lot of guys I know, they talk to me like I'm a dude.
Clearly.
So, yeah.
Clearly.
So I was like, she was a baddie? Yeah, yo, she got her butt done and she got boobs done, but it looked natural. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, it looked natural? So you just justifying that you messed with somebody. But all right, go ahead.
Oh, God, wait. Where is this going?
So he goes, yeah, she
Where
was
is
baddie.
this going?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we went out for a few dates, you know, we was chilling. Yo, she was a baddie. I was like, yo, why I went to her house and she had an air mattress on the floor? I said, did you
Still
do
tap
it?
it. Did you still
He
tap
said,
it?
hell yeah, but she had a hair mattress on the floor.
Did it happen more than once?
Yes, but what he did say was that he picked her up after that, and they went out a couple other times, but he just couldn't get out of his head that his knee kept going like the air mattress. The air mattress
it's
was
not
they
giving
have
you
a lot
the
of air,
stability. It's
so
not
his
giving
knee
you.
kept hitting the floor.
It's not giving you the stability.
Yeah, the knee kept hitting the floor. So I was just like, oh, so I said, so I think the problem was that she was trying to get somebody to get her out of that.
100%.
He was like, yeah, because on Instagram, she going to Miami. She going, you know, she going to Louis Vuitton. She doing, and I said, yeah. So
An air mattress?
she got an air mattress on the floor, right?
Was
Hold
she in
on.
transition?
Hold on, though. And she nasty. And he still did her.
As in not clean?
Nasty like dirty. And he still had sex with her. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta be careful, cause number one, she a baddie, and the presentation is amazing. The presentation.
So here's the great debate. Another great debate. So, are there different circumstances for women and men? Like, is it okay for a woman to be a baddie, all these things in really perception, and not have a home, not take care of the home, wherever she lives, single, whatever, take care of her home, have herself set up, versus a man, same thing with the Jordans, or are they even playing fields?
I'm gonna introduce those two with the air mattress.
You know what I'm saying? They just gotta meet each other.
The two with the air mattress, put one air mattress on top of the other one.
Literally, you read my mind. I was like, now you have a box spring,
now
a frame,
at least you got some support.
some height, and support. But sis, my thing is, you out here, you got money, you have funds to get, unless someone
they were flying her out.
Yes, but here's the thing.
But
so,
no, but this is my
as
thing.
a man, a mattress is not that expensive.
No, but this is my thing. You done set the whole thing up, and you said she was nasty. She had an air mattress on the floor. She really ain't do this and that, but you still had sex with her.
Tapped it.
You still had sex with her. So why was she nasty? Do you want to divulge that? Nah, because I feel like now you judging me. Hell yeah, I judge you from when you started the story. When you said you ain't follow us, I started Georgia. When you said you ain't follow us,
are
I
nasty
started judging
themselves.
you. That's what I'm saying.
They're nasty themselves.
So then you start going even deeper into the hole. So now, like my shovel, I'm like 6 feet.
Digging.
I'm in there.
Digging.
Did you use protection?
Oh no!
Right? Because this is now a single man in the planet Earth that's on these streets.
That is
And not
probably
too many people
having sex with someone
They
else.
forgot about HIV, chlamydia, gonorrhea,
Herpes.
everything, herpes, everything. They them forgot. I guess it's no longer just COVID or strep. There's all these other things, but people, you know, the pull-out game is strong. Is what I've been hearing. Pull-out game is strong.
So pull-out game is
Lord
strong
Jesus,
means
I'm so happy to be in my happy marriage.
You're not protecting yourself, and all you're worried about is
that's what
getting
I'm saying.
her pregnant.
So you gotta. So we were talking about the love bomb, right? When you're vetting these guys, or whoever you're a woman, or whoever you're dating, you have to make sure. Think about this story, because this dude, even though he saw that the crib was nasty, even though he saw that he had an air mattress, he still went and did it a few times after that. And same question for the guy we talked about last week. Did the girl really leave the apartment?
Or did you let him smash?
Exactly. Because the dude is attractive. I'll give him that. The appearance.
And you're already in the
perception.
apartment. You're already
You're
there.
already at the apartment. He done already gave you wings.
So, but
You
know,
ate the wings.
You know me. That's the next line we're gonna
You ate
dissect.
the wings, B.
But my thing is, like, as a person with an air mattress who brings someone to your house, I'm assuming at that point you don't even see anything wrong with having an air mattress.
I see it as it worked before. It don't matter.
But I'm saying,
if it don't work for this one, it'll work for that one.
That's true, but you don't see anything wrong with having an air mattress.
Of course not. If you
but
did,
an air
you wouldn't bring
mattress
them.
is a temporary thing. An air mattress is when you go fucking camping or like someone is staying at your. It's not. An air mattress is not intended for continuous sleep.
The air mattress camping was horrible. My back was shot for about a week. I don't know if I could. Listen. When I tell you air mattresses ain't even for temporary.
So, Diana, let me ask you. You show up back in the day. You not married, whatever.
I'm walking out. You don't even got to say the story.
Homie got an air mattress.
Nah, I'm walking out.
He smells good.
No.
Got it all
together.
together.
I don't care what story he got.
He
I don't
owns
care.
the house the air mattress is in.
No. Hell no. Shit. He could buy a fucking mattress for $200.
Yo, so.
What the fuck?
What did homeboy say about? So he kept sleeping with her, and first of all, why didn't he just get her a mattress? But you see,
girl.
but see how men are.
I asked that.
See how men are.
He said that's not my girl.
That's not my girl, but good enough to tap raw.
I don't know if it was right. He didn't answer.
He had to because if he's like pull out game strong means I'm not wearing protection.
He felt judged. That's what he said.
But
I told him,
sir, you opening yourself to feeling judged when you're partaking in something that you're not proud of.
I told him I was judging him.
Period. We're judging you.
Judging you from the gate. I'm judging you from you say you didn't follow us. Duh. I'm judging you, bruh. Like, duh, it's Diana. If you coming to me for some advice or for some, I'm going to tell you. What?
And more importantly, so she's baddie enough to sleep with, but not baddie enough to have a relationship.
He wouldn't show me the picture. He said I know her.
Ooh.
But I don't know nobody with an air mattress, so.
That you know of.
That I know of.
Well,
but if I know her like that and I've been to her house.
She's got a.
She didn't have any furniture either.
And a butt.
She had a table with one chair.
Wait, is she in transition? I'm confused.
I didn't ask. I don't think he cared though. He transitioned.
He clearly didn't care.
He transitioned his penis right into a vagina.
OMG.
In a dirty ass spot.
So the great debate.
I should have asked if she had sheets on the air mattress. That's always my thought. Do you have sheets? Do you buy sheets? Are there specific sheets for the air mattress? Is there a specific sheet for air mattress?
No,
do you put a towel there?
Do
you put a towel there? What kind of pillow do you use? Do you use an air mattress pillow?
Is your pillow actually air as well? Yo, that's wild.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even
asking you. That's why I was like, I don't even know why you asking me. You know me.
No, I'm not.
I ain't even gonna ask you because I know you're not.
I'm not. No.
You're not even going to a walk-up.
No. No.
Unless he owned the building.
No.
I'm sorry. Nothing against you guys that are struggling
behind a walk-up is that New York City walk-ups are legit. But
your New York City.
Yeah, but if there's not a doorman,
hold on. See what I'm saying? Hold on.
It's got to be a brownstone setup.
You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
A brownstone setup or something because we need a doorman. Yeah, I'm also 45. No.
Okay, you had a doorman, and how many square feet did you have in New York?
Yeah.
Keep be transparent. Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was over 4,500 square feet you had in fucking
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing an air mattress.
You had a door mattress.
I'm not doing a mattress on the floor.
You had a freaking doorman. You had 2 balconies.
That's true.
Bruh. No.
It's a no.
It's a no for both of us.
It's a no.
Shit. Fuck that.
So another thing that came up from the episode is Diana made a comment literally in the last 10 seconds.
Oh, shit.
And I called her yesterday and I was like, yo, we are fucking hysterical just naturally because I was listening and then I was like, the last 10 seconds as we're about to sign off, Diana was like, no air mattress for wings. No air mattress for wings. Yo, I was like, wait a minute. Because Diana had said, nah, at that point, I forget how we transitioned into it. And she was like, at that point, you know what? Fuck it. Just be like, you know what? Here's my half for the dinner. And I said, fuck that. I ain't paying half a shit.
Oh,
and
shit.
then
Nah, because I don't want him to be telling,
and
telling
then-
boys and shit.
and-
Like, I
and-
bought her wings and shit.
No,
I bought her wings.
fuck that. Tell your boys. And then in the girl chat, in our chat, it became, I don't know. I love my wings.
Then we start comparing wings.
You know
where
who you
where
are.
wings from?
You know
Where
who
the
you
wings
are.
from?
In the same chat was like, I love my wings. I don't know.
I don't know, but where the wings from?
Where
though?
the wings from? So the next debate is like, and you made a comment too that you were like, to go on a date, like make sure he takes you to dinner. The whole love bombing episode, which was really about, someone coming on strong or being about the words and not about the action.
Right.
So is it a situation where you're like, words are enough?
If there's action?
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, no, a man is not a man or a woman or they, them, or whoever, however you want to consider yourself, is not anything if they're not, if you don't hold them up to their word, right?
Right.
Like, if they're saying they're going to do something, that's always been my thing growing up. Like, if someone says it's going to do something and they don't do it.
No, 100%. 100%. 100%.
I used to tell my kids' fathers that, like, yo, if you're not gonna do what you say you're gonna do, if you're not gonna come pick them up, if you're not gonna drop off the sneakers off, whatever, don't say you're gonna do it. I'd rather you surprise them.
Yes.
Don't set this expectation in my child's mind and then let them down because I don't do it.
Right.
Okay, so I don't need that to be something that they're used to. No. I want them to hold people accountable. And how do you do it? By representing what you want. You keep your word. That's it.
Is there ever a justification behind a mattress on the floor or an air mattress?
What the hell?
Meaning.
No.
Meaning.
I mean, if somebody's house burned down, there's a lot of different scenarios, I guess. If somebody's house burned down and they're like the first
in transition.
month in transition. They were at rehab and they just got their first apartment. They were homeless and they just got a new spot and all they could afford right now was the air mattress. Okay. But bro, you bring in several women and people are talking about this air mattress on the site. I'm going to tell y'all which site it is so y'all can go see and y'all can go investigate who I'm talking about. Literally, am I dating the same guy in Hartford, Middletown, East Hartford area?
That's wild.
So you go back about 6 months and you'll see who I'm talking about. And there's people in the comments as anonymous saying, well, when I was there, he had an air mattress.
So it's working.
Hold on. That's what I'm saying. So then somebody else said, well, when I was there, was air mattress. How many months between that were you? Why would you sit there and have a conversation with somebody that got fucked in the same air mattress you
but
got
not
fucked
only
on?
now
Like,
I'm really
what the hell?
questioning. Okay, so we're speaking specifically to this man with an air mattress, right? What is wrong with these women?
They probably got something in their itch. They needed to get scratched.
Cause are we that much of a dumpster diving? Like, I'm so confused.
Don't put them with we. Nah.
No, what I'm saying, facts. True that. I retract.
I mean, I think some people are just like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm already here. Let me just get my
he's
shit off.
gotta have a stellar personality and like smell amazing, body, dick, just toddler arm in it, dress well, have a shape up, beard smelling fresh. The whole thing has to be.
He has none of those things. He's very average. He's tall.
So now I want to get your opinion. How do you think he's getting away with this? And people are coming back for repeat customers? Wow. The great debate.
I don't know.
Well, I'm just letting you know. It's a no.
It's a no.
It's a no.
It should be a no for everybody.
It's a hard no.
Should
And
be a
by
no
the
for
way,
everybody.
I think that's the bigger thing is, if you are in transition, But this is the thing. I don't believe that this person thinks he's in transition.
No.
I think he
This is
believes
normal.
that this is the norm.
Yeah.
And that's
he's
the
fine
bigger,
with it because he sleeps on it and he's fine with it.
That's the bigger problem.
Yeah, and I mean, if it doesn't work on this one, it'll work on this one. I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's what it is. I am telling you. And this always happened. This has happened for years and years. Before we were even born, this has happened.
Air mattresses
I mean,
didn't
imagine
exist.
the cave woman and the caveman. Where were they doing? They were no air mattresses.
On a stone.
I would hope that they would go to find some green
And
grass or something somewhere.
I was gonna say I say this respectfully, but I don't. Mattress on the floor gives very crack house vibes to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives very
Well,
like the
depending on what type of mattress it is.
in the hood.
Yeah, it depends because some people need like stability of the floor. So then they get a base that needs to go on the floor, which then holds the mattress. It's elevated, but the base is on the floor, not the actual
Mattress itself.
right. So there are some floor models because depending on what type of bedding system you have, the wireframe thing that from back in the day doesn't work that good anymore.
So the box spring is something that's on the floor.
So the box spring is it's usually what's on the floor, right? And then the mattress. If there's just a mattress
Did
on
we
the
just
floor,
spend 25 minutes talking
if
about a
there's just
mattress?
a mattress on
That's
the
what I'm
floor with
saying.
no box spring,
That's what I'm saying.
savagery.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the box spring. I'm talking about mattress on the floor.
Oh yeah, no,
Is what's giving.
no. I thought you meant like foundation.
Talk about on social media when someone is posting a clip or they're doing like a thing, a trend or some shit, and then the background.
I'm always looking at the background.
The background is a mess. Or your bathtub
I'm
is dirty.
always looking
Or
at
your
the
shower
background.
curtains need to be replaced. Or there's mildew.
I'm always looking at the background, especially when it's people that I know from around the area that are perceiving or putting out this fake ass fucking persona, and then their background is insane. Insane.
But Diana, let's talk about this.
Oh shit.
Do you think it's the fact or something to be said about the fact that there's really just not that many options out there? So people
it depends
kind
on
of
where
just
you
like,
look. I think it just depends on your look and then the things that you want. Because a lot of women that I know at least want a bad boy. At the end of the day, we want a bad boy. They don't want a nice guy.
but what is
They
a
don't
bad
want a nice
boy?
guy.
Wait. What is a bad boy?
A challenge. What do you mean what's a bad boy?
But does it have anything to do with good sex?
It could.
Or they like, no, so basically they want to stay in a traumatized relationship.
Where there's
Toxic.
chaos, there's
Toxic.
confusion.
Toxic.
Where there's confusion, there's no lines, there's no titles, there's no. Think about it.
And people want that?
I mean, if they have nothing else, a
Mm.
lot of people don't think that they deserve better. I mean, once they're in it, they're in it.
Damn. So there's a lot of chaos out here.
But then there's really, really nice guys. Like I've been in rooms with people. They're like, he's too nice, girl. What? What? He just walked in. He smelled up the whole room, and it smelled like expensive perfume. He looked and smelled like he got good credit. His nails.
Not like he got good credit.
His fade. He go to a really good barber. His fade and blowout is on point. His shoes is clean. He got a great career. He got a car. And he got no kids. Oh, so you want somebody with 2 baby mamas that's living in the basement of his mother's house, right? That really can't bring you over because his mother's sick. Or, there's always
Not
an
his
issue.
mother. There's always something.
There's an
There's
issue of a
always
mom's
something.
house.
That's true. That's true.
I can't bring
That's
you over
true.
because, she got Bible study.
But he
You know,
loves
whatever.
me.
Whatever.
But he loves me. He
But
says he loves
but
me.
He loves you, but he loves
He
you,
loves
but
me. He
you,
says
but
he loves me.
I mean, Valentine's Day candy is cheaper on the 15th.
Yo, isn't that a fact? 80% off at CV motherfucking S. Yo, wild.
It's always cheaper.
I feel like maybe it's a thing that there is just, I don't know. I think maybe it's slim pickings. Slim pickings out here. Because what happens, right? you start dating a guy. It's like you're the guy who mentioned the girl who was a baddie, all the things. You guys go on a variety of dates. You start liking this person, then you get to the house, then you experience the air mattress. Like, is that a non-negotiable at that point? Do you omit the 4 dates and the great conversation and all the other things? What does that say about a person?
Hey, I'm not an expert. I just know the things that I liked and the things that I can put up
and they
with.
didn't include air mattresses.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Especially if you're presenting yourself in a different way, right? You're presenting yourself out here. That's the thing now with social media that's so crazy. You could have like this crazy life on social media and make it seem like you're a rapper, you a investor, you're an entrepreneur, but you have nothing that's to show for it. You went away for school, but you were really in jail. Like there's like all these.
First of all, wait, did you just drop that you went away to school, but you were really in jail?
You know, I mean, that's what happened when we was growing up. People
No,
was
but
like, "Oh, he
that's
went
a
away to
whole nother
school."
thing, like perception and what's
wasn't. He was
really
in jail.
real.
Yeah, but you know the perception.
He went to college.
He went to college. He was away at college. No, he was in jail. But yeah, I like I said, I'm not an expert. I only speak about the things that I see or that I've lived through, right? But there's a lot that I've seen throughout the years, and I've been one. I was like, I don't want no punk ass boyfriend. I wanted a bad boy. I wanted somebody to stand up for me and fight.
But how about stands up for you? What about stands up to you? Because that's what a bad boy is bad to you, for you, against you, with you. Like,
yeah, I found out, and then I had to write that off.
Oh, then you transition.
Credit and shit, you know.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? No mattresses.
You gotta look at the big picture.
No mattresses on the floor.
Look at the big picture.
Oh my God, I would love. So somebody.
And it shouldn't be a mattress that your mother bought that you brought with you. If you get your own spot, you should buy your own mattress.
Yo, I would love for someone with
Why are you laughing?
What is it called? A Finstagram? A Finsta.
Yeah.
I would love with someone with a Finsta who has experienced the air mattress or the mattress on the floor. Please
They ain't gonna comment.
send us a message in the story.
They ain't gonna send us no message. Please do though. Listen.
Please do.
Did you
Because
go
I'd
in?
be
Did you go
happy
in?
to at least you be like, the dick was amazing.
I mean,
I
had a girlfriend.
It was amazing.
I had a girl-
It would have to be amazing.
I think I told you this
Spectacular.
story. This is about to be gross.
Oh God.
This is about to be nasty. We got like a minute.
A minute.
So, this girl, she was like getting hot and heavy with this guy. Like he's
Oh wait.
amazing guy. Yeah, we call him Shitty Tracks. Amazing guy, great personality, great job, everything. They were getting hot and heavy. He went to take down his
Moose tracks.
and the whole room. I said, so what'd you do?
Wait.
It
The
smelled like,
whole room what?
smelled like doo-doo.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I said, so what'd you do?
Did he poop in the moment?
No, it was on his underwear. You're Michael, I love it. Michael's like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is gross, but this is what I'm saying. This is part of the story, right?
So then does she stop in there in that
she
moment?
said she got up and said, you're disgusting, and left.
Do you
And then
believe that?
I do, because she
Okay.
showed them to me, and we call them Shitty Tracks now.
Moose tracks for real.
Shitty Tracks.
Yo, the next episode
Like,
should
"Shitty
be we should record an episode about non-negotiables, and that is one of them. And
Along with the air mattress. Hello.
100%. The air mattress, the mattress on the floor, the moose tracks, the no sheets, even on the air mat. Like there's so many
That's
things.
like a guy. That's like a guy saying, I want a girl, but I don't want her to have kids, but he got 7 baby mamas.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be realistic too about the. So people ask me,
It's
like,
not realistic. It's what the fuck?
yeah. People ask me like, what do I think about this one person that we know that's younger, but he likes somebody that has 2 kids and he doesn't have any kids. So what do I think about that? And I was like, well, I would tell him shoot his shot, because when I met Carlos, I had 2 kids. So
Everybody has
I'm
a
her.
past.
I'm
yeah.
her.
Yeah.
So he has to see how she is with her kids, if there's any baby father drama, if there's still any connection. You know, like you have to see all those things, and that's them. You can't, and I can't. You can't ask me my opinion because I was her. So I'm not gonna jump on the wagon and be like, no, get yourself somebody without a kid. I can't do that.
Yeah, but
her.
I mean, I think that has to do, and that's a whole nother episode, because we have a friend who has a very strict list of things. But it's
and
like,
that's why he's still single.
but at some point, it's like at a certain, it's not to reduce your standards at all, because this podcast is about maintaining your standards and not lowering your standards 100%.
We're giving people a shot, though.
Correct. But it's about kind of opening your mind to possibilities. It's like even me. It's like someone saying they wouldn't date a woman with a kid, and I'm essentially a widow now. That's not. So basically my history with my husband and the fact that he's transitioned is like a non-negotiable for you because I have a child. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you're the one missing out.
Those guns, let them.
Yeah, you're the one missing out.
They're assholes, and they're not good around kids. And you don't want them to be like, well, are you gonna get a babysitter? You know what I'm saying? So you don't want nobody that's not open to that.
100%.
You don't want that.
Damn. The great debate. Air mattress versus mattress on the floor versus some wings. That better be good. That better be some good ass wings. I'm out.
Some good ass wop, wop, wop.
Dick. But you know what I will say? Remember this. The only penis that matters is your happiness.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? I like that.
On that note,
The only happiness that's is happiness.
the only penis that matters is happiness.
Para los que no lo oyeron atrás.
Oh, hey.
Bienvenidos and welcome a Cositas Mami Never Told Me, a podcast that dives deep into the Latin cultural norms that have long haunted the feminine genre. Móntate and buckle up porque it's going to be a roller coaster ride. Nos fuimos.